Welcome back to Art Explained Quickly and Simply. Today, we're diving into Pablo Picasso's Femme Assise, one of his iconic portrayals of the female figure that showcases the bold, fragmented style of Cubism. Picasso's work often stirs curiosity and debate. How can such a distorted forms capture so much emotion and meaning? If you've ever wondered why Femme Assise holds such a significant place in art history, stick around as we unravel its layers and explore the genius behind Picasso's vision. And let's start with the basics. Femme Assise, which translates to seated woman, is one of Picasso's many explorations of the human form through the lens of Cubism, a movement he co-founded with Georges Braque. Painted in 1949, this particular piece reflects Picasso's later period of Cubism, where his forms became more colorful and playful, yet no less thought-provoking. The seated woman is fragmented and reassembled into geometric shapes, creating a striking interplay of angles, lines, and curves. But beneath the abstraction lies a portrait full of life and personality, demonstrating Picasso's unparalleled ability to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. Look closely at the details. The woman in Femme Assise is not depicted realistically, yet her essence shines through. Picasso uses sharp angles and bold outlines to define her face and body, while her pose, seated and seemingly at rest, gives her an air of calm confidence. Her hands are clasped in her lap, a detail that anchors the composition and adds a sense of stillness amidst the dynamic shapes. The overlapping planes of color, ranging from deep blues to earthy browns and warm yellows, create a sense of depth and movement, making the painting feel alive despite its flat surface. Picasso's use of color here is particularly striking. The palette is bold yet harmonious, with contrasting tones that draw your eye across the canvas. The interplay between light and shadow, even in such abstract forms, gives the figure a three-dimensional quality. These colors also help convey emotion, suggesting a mix of serenity, introspection, and vitality. Let's talk about the meaning. As with much of Picasso's work, Femme Assise invites multiple interpretations. On one level, it's a continuation of his fascination with the human form, especially the female figure, which he reimagined countless times throughout his career. The seated woman could represent someone specific, a muse, a lover, or even an archetype of femininity. But Picasso abstracts her features to the point where she becomes universal, a symbol rather than an individual. The fragmentation of the figure, a hallmark of Cubism, reflects Picasso's desire to depict multiple perspectives simultaneously. By breaking the figure into geometric shapes and reassembling them in unexpected ways, Picasso challenges the viewer to see beyond the surface and engage with the deeper, multifaceted nature of the subject. This technique mirrors the complexity of human identity and relationships, suggesting that we are all made up of many layers and viewpoints. Consider this. Why does Picasso's distortion feel so compelling? His fragmented style forces us to piece together the image ourselves, making us active participants in the art. This interactive element adds a layer of engagement, inviting us to connect with the seated woman in our own way. Now, let's place Femme Assise in context. Picasso created this work during a time of great artistic experimentation and evolution. By the late 1940s, he had moved beyond the stark analytical cubism of his earlier years, embracing a more expressive and colorful approach. This shift reflects his growing interest in blending abstraction with emotional resonance, resulting in works that are both intellectually challenging and visually captivating. At the same time, Femme Assise reflects Picasso's fascination with the everyday. The subject, a seated woman, is simple and familiar, yet Picasso elevates her through his unique vision. By presenting her in such a fragmented, abstracted way, he transforms a mundane moment into something timeless and universal. But there's more to this painting than meets the eye. The seated woman is not just a passive figure. Her strong lines and bold colors suggest agency and presence. In a way, she becomes a metaphor for resilience and adaptability, qualities that resonate deeply in the post-war era during which this piece was created. Picasso, like many artists of his time, was grappling with the aftermath of World War II and the changing social landscape. Through his art, he sought to capture both the chaos and the beauty of the human experience. Think about this. How does Picasso's abstraction change the way we perceive the subject? By breaking her into geometric shapes and bold colors, he challenges us to see her not just as a figure, but as an idea, something dynamic, multifaceted, and open to interpretation. In short, Femme Assise is more than just a Cubist portrait. It's a testament to Picasso's genius, showcasing his ability to blend abstraction with emotion and complexity with simplicity. The seated woman, fragmented yet whole, becomes a symbol of the human spirit, resilient, layered, and endlessly fascinating. If you'd like to understand and know more about art, follow this channel. And before you go, let us know in the comments which artwork you'd like to see explained next. Let's keep exploring the fascinating world of art together.